everywhere. GBS.
Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl Brenda Mlamba here, and warm welcome to your favorite show, Women's View. Today is special day. Tomorrow being 8th of March, it's Women International Day. Na sisi kama wamama hatujaachwa nyuma, na sisi pia hatujazubaa. We are here to learn more about women and children in a certain organization. And we also have beautiful ladies here with us. They are going to tell us more and we're going to learn from them. Thank you so much for being with us and be able to interact with us through our SMS line is 21144 and all the comment to all our social media platform at GBS TV Africa. Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So, and you can just introduce yourself.
Wow. Hello, viewers. We're so much excited. Tomorrow being Women's Day. And we can't wait. We have very special, beautiful ladies here. Wenye wameweza kujitolea kama wanawake. Tunasiji tuwaite aje wanawake gangari au nini. We are going to learn more from them. Enjoy the show.
Hello everyone. My name is Joanne Alal. I work for Kenya Works Organization as a social worker, and I'm so happy to be here. We are celebrating tomorrow International Women's Day. I'm so glad.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Hello everyone. Thank you for having us here today. I'm Purity Wamalwa from Kenya Works Organization. I'm a social worker and I'm so happy to be here today because as we know tomorrow is an International Women's Day. We are happy to celebrate the achievements of women.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, that's so nice. And the topic of the day is why Women International Day. And we're going to learn more about that. So basically you can just tell us a little bit about your organization, the overview of your organization,
So Kenya Works is a non-profit organization. It is located in Ongata Rongai along Gataka Road. And we mostly deal with human rights advocacy or fighting for the rights of human, especially for the vulnerable. We work through this under 4 main programs or 4 main pillars. The first one is Education Works, where we have a sponsorship program for vulnerable boys and girls through secondary school. We also work and partner together with such schools to provide infrastructure or in-kind donation of educational materials. The second program, under Education Works, we also mentor our students. We talk to them at a personal level or even through counseling and such services. We have another pillar is Shelter Works. We have a rescue center where children who are in need of love, care and support come to the institution. They are able to get all these services and still continue their lives as we reintegrate them back to their families or societies through the Children's Office, of course. The third program is Menstrual Health and Hygiene Works, where we produce our own reusable sanitary towels known as Makini pads, and they are donated to vulnerable girls. Countrywide, we also incorporate panties for them and boxers for boys, together with an education on menstrual health and hygiene management. The last program we have is Kenya Works Community Workshops. We go countrywide, especially in rural areas or even in slum areas, training key community leaders or even other members of the community on key human rights topics such as gender-based violence, positive parenting, legal land succession, and so many other topics surrounding human rights advocacy. So that's
Okay. When you say non-profitable organization, someone may ask, what do you mean?
Yes.
Okay, for our organization, as an organization, we don't work to earn. We work to make an impact to the people of the society. Through that, we carry out programs that are going to make an impact for them. We use our resources to empower them, to give them something to be able to earn a living and support their own families without us getting like something in return.
Okay. So you talked about children's. Do you have like a female program or women's program in your organization? Because tomorrow is the 8th of March and it's Women International Day also. We need to remember also women. So do you have any program associated with women?
Yes, in our organization, as my colleague has said, we have a program called the McKinney-Pad program. In the McKinney-Pad program, we have women who does production of the McKinney-Pad. With that, the women are empowered in that they can use a skill that they have gained to produce the McKinney-Pad that is going to be effective to girls and women in the society. And also at the same time, these women are able to earn a living. And also, despite that, the women are empowered through small tokens for them to do various businesses that they are able to carry out on a daily basis.
Okay.
We also have a women empowerment program where we train, especially our parents, because we realize that they are facing a lot of challenges, and we came up with an idea where we train the women on businesses or economic empowerment, and they are given seed money or assets to start up their businesses, and through this they are able to sustain their families. Yes.
And why did you choose to go into social work?
Do you have passion in it? Or?
Yes. For me, at a personal level, I was raised by very strong women, and through that, I got into the non-profit organization sectors as a young child as a beneficiary, because I was sponsored in various organizations, and which steered my passion as a social worker, because I was once helped. Let me help another child also in the same way I was also helped. Because social workers do a lot of work when it comes to advising, mentorship, not only just paying school fees. There are all these other social services and empowerment that you gain at the end of the day.
So you decided to give back.
Yes, I decided to give back.
So nice. And also, I wanted to ask you the approach that you usually go, maybe if you're going to rescue a certain kid or a certain woman out there, what is the approach that you usually use? Or you just take anyone? Because you know anyone can pretend. Mimi nitaenda tu kunjifanya because I need that help. Saizi Kenya ni kubaya.
Kweli.
I know that is really true. As we go out to rescue, we just don't go out to pick anyone. As a social worker, you have interacted since you're a student to practicing your career. There's a lot that you've learned in class, and as you go out to interact with the community at large, you find that you when you're walking around, you observe. You look around your environment, what is going on. You see, okay, this woman, there's a problem, there's this that is going on. Through that, you'll be able to discover that, okay, fine, I think this problem, if I'm going to solve this problem, I can't use this way. Now, how do I go about it? There are elders in the village, in the community, there are chiefs, there are like Nyumba Kumi initiatives.
So it's like a process.
Yes, there is a process. Like, okay, fine, I'll go out, find out, okay, what is going on with this family? Do you know this lady? Is there a problem? Okay, fine, this is the problem. Okay, fine, how long have you seen this happening in this house? After like going through all that, that's when you'll come down and analyze the issue, and through that you will find that, okay, fine, I think I need to use this procedure to help this woman.
That's so nice.
So that's your strategy.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we work together in partnership with the Children's Office, the police, our local leaders, because at the end of the day, when a child is rescued, it means they're being taken from their homes, which cannot be done without maybe documentation, without the police. It has to be reported. If there's a case of abuse, there has to be follow-ups, there has to be cases in court and such. So,
okay, what about in this scenario where there's a young lady, she's pregnant, and maybe she wants to continue with her education, and maybe she's in a way that she can't be able to sustain herself with the kid, and also to be able to support herself to go to school. So can you be able to, in that scenario, be able to help a young girl like that?
Okay, for a young girl who is still in school, normally, if the cases, it depends with the case first, because you'll find that in some scenarios, maybe it might be a case of rape. It might be in a case of defilement. So with that, there is a procedure that we have to follow because the government has to be involved. We cannot come to take a child from their home and like take her to a rescue center, yet the family does not want that. There is a procedure that we have to follow. Maybe we involve the teachers of the girl first, and also, is the girl willing to go back to school? Is the girl willing to be helped first? Because you cannot help someone who is not willing to take that extra mile. Yes.
Okay, are there skills which a social worker should have? Or anybody can do it?
Yeah, there are so many skills. Maybe I'll mention a few, and Purity will also mention others. You have to be a good listener. Because you get to hear all these cases. You have to listen. You have to be empathetic, because this is a client coming to you, or this is a beneficiary, or a child, or a mother, or a man with a problem. You have to be empathetic. You have to be analytical in such a way you are able to pick information even without them saying. You have to be observant, way beyond the eyes. You have to be critical. There's also critical. I think there are a lot of skills. Maybe also Purity can mention others.
Okay. As a social worker, you would need to be very confidential because there are sensitive information that a client will tell you, and with that information
kuna mwingine nakwambia amekuja leo story yake wacha tu.
Sure. So with that, you have to be very sensitive with how you're handling your client, because there are some cases that a client will come to you, and if you're not quick to get like what is going on, you might be like pricking. You see, like when you're pricking someone, it feels like, really, why are you doing this to me? Yet I've come to you for assistance. You also know to be judgmental, because most of the cases they come from people. This is someone who is a victim of a situation. So if you judge this person, they might not be able to open up to give you information that you will need to help this person. Yes.
You talked about education. At what level do you educate a certain person? Ama ikifika tu high school, university ujipange tumefikisha hadi hapo ya.
It depends. Because normally we sponsor through secondary, but it doesn't mean we have cases in primary, because you know you cannot ignore a case where there's a child in primary school who is in need of assistance. Also, after the secondary school, we look at your possibility for going to further education. If the individual or the student individually wants to continue with their studies. Also, we look at, because we link students to sponsors, the sponsor has to also to be willing to continue with the child. Also, we look at other possible avenues, because we also know universities are offering help. If they get that help loan or another opportunity, they can continue with that, and this can help another child. Yes, so it's an individual assessment of every student.
Are there cases yenye shakuja you feel that this is beyond me, and how do you handle it?
Hapa ni kunoma.
Okay, as an organization, as we said, we partner with other organizations. So if there's a case that comes and we feel like, okay, this case will be best handled with this organization, we refer you to the organization that will offer you the best assistance that you require. Yes.
Okay, now apart from maybe giving security and safety for this kid or the women out there, the young women out there, do you have any other activities that your organization does, or hakuna?
Okay. Our organization, it also carries out the anti-FGM forums in different parts of the country where the retrogressive cultural practices are still rampant. And with that, we get to interact with people from the grassroots level and understand, like, if this and this is done in this society, in this community, is it going to help? Is it going to be of impact to these people? Will they advocate for change? Will they advocate? And with that, it gives people a chance to voice themselves, to go out and share what they have learned from our organization.
Okay, viewers, you have heard. We are going for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Remember that you are watching your favorite show, Women's View. Keep the SMS coming at 21144 and all the comments to all our social media platform at GBS TV Africa. Stay tuned.
So through the 4 gospel books, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, John, we can know the heart of Jesus in depth.
그리고 우리가 소위 느끼는 그 예수님
Him through the scriptures, and I'm very thankful about that. Jesus Christ came to this earth for our
우리 죄를
sins.
지셨고
He carried our sins,
십자가에 못 박혀 주고 죄의 형벌을 당하셨고
and he was crucified, and he received the punishment for sins,
무덤에 들어가셨다가
and he was put into the tomb
사흘 만에 부활하셨습니다.
and resurrected in 3 days.
이것이 우리가 말하는 복음입니다.
This is the gospel that we speak
예수님께 우리 죄를 위해 죽으신 이야기.
about how Jesus died for our sins. The purpose of Jesus being
우리
crucified,
죄를 담당하기 위하여 십자가에 못 박혀 죽으셨습니다.
he was crucified to pay for our
그리고
sins.
예수 십자가에 못 박혀 죽으심으로 우리 죄가 분명히 씻어졌는데
And through Jesus being crucified, clearly our sins have been washed clean.
참 안타깝게도 많은 사람은 여전히 죄인이라고 말합니다.
However, unfortunately, many people still say that they are sinners.
Hi friends, welcome to fun story class. Today I'm gonna tell you the story called The Birth of Jesus. Once upon a time, many years ago, there lived a lady, Mary and Joseph, in the town of Nazareth. They will soon give birth to the Savior who will save their people from all sins. Mary was about to give birth to a baby and they did not have any place to rest. Jesus did not have any crib, but he was laid on a manger. The shepherds immediately rushed on the barn. They were surprised and happy.
Hi guys, welcome to another amazing episode of the Youth Hub, the show that gets your groove on.
A cat meows. Hata ile shena madogi ita meow.
What a man can do, a woman can do better.
2 types of men utapatana na wao. Mtu akileta gari is like ni dem ndo anataka kunitengenezea gari? Hapana.
And what I'm earning, you know, it depends. Wewe kama mwanaume, you are the one marrying me, not me marrying you.
Many people will have this perspective of it's a feminine modeling. It's a two-way traffic. It's both for male and female.
A lady mechanic, I'm curious. Yes, let me see what she can do.
She has met the qualifications. She's competent. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with where you want to face out a competent person to fit in an incompetent person.
I'm earning. No, it depends. Wewe kama mwanaume, you are the one marrying me, not me marrying you.
Many people will have this perspective of it's a feminine modeling. It's a two-way traffic. It's both for male and female.
A lady mechanic, I'm curious. Yes, let me see what she can do.
She has met the qualifications. She's competent. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with where you want to face out a competent person to fit in an incompetent person.
Hi guys, welcome to another amazing episode of the Youth Hub, the show that gets your groove on.
A cat meows. Hata ile shena madogi ita meow.
What a man can do, a woman can do better.
2 types of men utapatana na wao. Mtu akileta gari is like ni dem ndo anataka kunitengenezea gari? Hapana.
And what I'm earning, you know, it depends. Wewe kama mwanaume, you are the one marrying me, not me marrying you.
Many people will have this perspective of it's a feminine modeling. It's a two-way traffic. It's both for male and female.
A lady mechanic, I'm curious. Yes, let me see what she can do.
She has met the qualifications. She's competent. I have no problem with that. I have a problem with where you want to face out a competent person to fit in an incompetent person.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back. Remember that you are watching your favorite show, Women's View. Okay, we are going to have a game to play. Are you ready? Nataka kuona nani mshindi. Okay, so you're going to say two truths about yourself and one lie, and you are going to guess or pick which one is correct. So we start from where? From this side?
From you. From you.
Okay, let me say. My favorite color, black. I'm married. I have 2 kids. Which one is a lie? Which one?
Your favorite is black.
You have 2 kids. You have 2 kids. I have to speak with that.
You have 2 kids?
Yeah, you have 2 kids.
And I'm a partner. My favorite is black.
Okay. But she knows you.
Yeah, she knows me. That's why.
That's why.
Okay. So my favorite color is pink, of course. I love pink.
Baby girl.
Yeah,
Wow.
baby girl. Okay, we go to Anne or we go with the line?
Okay, I'm
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm married. I
You
don't
may
have a
smile.
child. I don't have a child. And I love white color.
White
Love
color.
white color.
Why no makala as well?
You're supposed to pick the lie or the truth.
With the lie.
The lie.
We pick
Which
the
one
lie.
is the lie? You're married.
She's not.
Kimeniramba.
Nakwambia. So your
Which one?
favorite color is white?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, nice.
Madam White.
Uh-huh.
Napata nyumba curtains.
Everything, I'm
All over
telling
white.
you.
Sawa, tuko tu sawa.
Yes.
I love cooking. I am 35 years old, and I love, my favorite color is blue.
35.
Hapo kwa 35 hapana.
Are we supposed to pick the truth?
The lie.
The lie. We pick the lie. You love cooking?
I do. That is my hobby. I do.
Wow. Sio kama sisi hapa. We just cook because we have to eat. Lakini kama hakuna kukula, we don't.
So,
I am 35 years old.
Yeah, you're not. Acha tuone kama toboa yako.
yangu. I'm the last born. I'm married. I have 2 kids.
You're the last born? I think you're the opposite. First born.
Yeah, true.
You don't look like last born.
Yeah, she does not.
How does the last born look?
You seem responsible.
Yeah. Last born anaka kubembelezwa sana.
Yeah, fragile.
Hii game nikaa imeshika, lazima tutarudia tena. The next one. Tuanzie hapa bado?
Anzia tu hapo tupumue.
Okay, we are going to pick the lie. So I'm going to say the 2 truths and 1 lie. Okay, let me start. 32 years old. Okay, what can I say? I hate being lied. What? The last one. Siju kudanganya. Oh my goodness. The lie. I love football. So you pick the lie.
You love football.
I don't look like.
Yeah, football.
Football malenos.
Football. Okay. Next.
Okay. I love dogs. I go to the gym. And I know how to knit.
Hapo kwa gym.
Hapo kwa gym.
You know how
Sio
to knit.
kunit. I think
You know how to
kunit.
knit.
Yeah, kunit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hapo kwa kunit hapo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knitting looks.
Unajua mtu akidanganya inaonekana tu.
Uso inasema.
Yeah, wani anadanganya kama anajua hii ni uongo.
Anasema mbili zinakaa kama ni uongo.
Yeah. Anajua kuimix.
Okay, 2 lies, 1 truth. I am the firstborn. My second name is Alal. I love dancing.
You love dancing? Yeah, dancing will take time before 7. You love dancing, Emma?
Actually, I'm not the last born. No, I said I'm the
You're the firstborn.
I am not the firstborn.
You're not?
No.
But you look like, imagine.
I look like a firstborn.
Yeah.
Oh.
You must be having so many responsibilities in your family.
Wow. My family is listening.
Unakaa vile tough girl.
Ule ndio kusema. Akija kwenda shule.
For sure, yeah.
Come here.
I think it's being a social worker.
Yeah.
Naka social worker.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't lie. I love meat, beef.
You don't lie.
I don't
You
lie.
don't lie.
I think everyone
Everyone has lied in one way or another.
Even if it's a white lie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gani ni ukweli?
I don't lie.
You don't lie. Oh, ni kusema ukweli. Kama ni mbaya ni mbaya. Kama ni mbaya ni mbaya. By the way, hii game imekuwa poa sana. At least imetuchangamsha kidogo. So, getting back to the conversation, I wanted to ask like what are the most of the challenges that you the kids that usually find they are facing, and how do you solve them? Because I know that there are some most challenges that you can find in a certain particular era. Useme like hii imekuwa common sana. Na how do you solve the challenges?
Okay.
Maybe if it's education ama health wise, because babu unapata wengine like they're malnourished, so they're not okay. Yeah.
Okay, for our organization, Kenya Works, with the challenges that women are facing in the society, because most of the times we travel in different counties around Kenya, so we get to know different cultures and what is happening here and there in different communities. For instance, like when we carry out the anti-FGM forums as an organization, we find that in this community, for example, in the Kuria community that is bordering Kenya and Tanzania, there is they still practice the retrogressive practice, and with that, we discover that in this situation, what are we going to do? Because it's the young girls that are facing this challenge. What are we going to do as an organization? We sponsor girls from the community so that they, at the end of the day, they get empowered. With the empowerment that they are getting, they are also able to compete for the leadership positions that are there at their disposal. They are also able to raise their voices to advocate for those ones who cannot, because for their parents, they didn't get a chance to get that opportunity of going to school, maybe getting educated, having information, and being aware of what is going around them.
Ah, okay. So if a certain community or a certain organization want to help you, how does they go about it? Maybe in case,
we partner with so many organizations, and we are open to a lot of partnerships, be it an organization or be it the government. You can always visit our website at Kenya Works Organization, our Facebook pages, our Instagram handles, to see what we do, our YouTube channel. That way you are able to know how to go about maybe in partnering with us or supporting us. You can also visit our offices at Kenya Works Organization along Gataka Road. And when you come to our office, the doors are open. We are open to the society, be it the community organization, even the government. We aim for partnership. In Kenya Works, we believe in partnership. Through partnership, we're able to expand our opportunities and help so many people. At the end of the day, we cannot do this alone.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Okay, you talked about going in a certain community, maybe you advise the elderly how they supposed maybe to take good care of the children or the women out there. Do you have any programs maybe for that, or any activity maybe that is coming in the next maybe few months?
Our organization, we have a KWCW program, which is a Kenya Works, Community Works. With that program, we go out in the community, we train parents for a 4-day, it's a 4-day activity where parents are trained, and in that it's comprised of all women and men in the society, and those people who have influence in the community.
So you go through maybe the chiefs or the elders so that they can be able to gather people, then you give them the training.
Yeah, then we give them the training, then after that we gauge on how the training has been impactful to them and how are they going to use it as they go around other activities in the community.
Like, according to you, is it working when maybe, have you experienced maybe, because kuna wale wa kule ushago, unawapea hiyo training, wanasema huyu amekuja kutuambia nini, how you're going to live with our kids and with our mamas. Si wenyewe ndo tunajua. So according to you, hiyo training inafanya kazi ama?
Yeah, that training has been effective because time and time we go back, like we communicate through WhatsApp. Thank you to social media because it has made things easier. We go back through that channel, we communicate. They get to tell us like, since you came, this has changed, this has been impactful to us. We think that next time we can add this, we can remove this, and that is really impactful to us as an organization because it helps us to know the gaps and what we can fill and what we can add partners that can help us do that.
What do you train the elderly?
In the KWCW. So the topics that are trained in the KWCW, we don't only talk about the elder, but also these are topics also relevant to even the younger generation. We talk about positive parenting, how to communicate in the family, how to effectively stay as a family together, how to discipline your child, the difference between maybe discipline and punishment and all these things. We talk about gender-based violence because you realize a lot of people are undergoing violence, but they don't even know. You know, people just think there's only physical violence. There's also economic violence. So we are able to train them on that and even how to go about it legally, or even how to solve it in other ways. We train on child protection because we realize there's a lot of rights of children which are being neglected or being violated knowingly and unknowingly, so we train them on such topics. We talk about legal land and succession because we know there in Kenya things to do with succession of land is an issue. We talk about, because we have a legal officer, so there are all topics, in case anyone has any question in regard to legal aid, they are able to be trained on such. And we also incorporate, depending on the community we've gone to, we also incorporate an additional topic because sometimes if you go to a community where they practice FGM, you cannot limit yourself to this. You have to incorporate maybe female genital mutilation as a topic and any other topic depending on the community.
So tomorrow being the 8th of March is Women International Day, and what does Women International Day mean to you, or in your organization, what have you prepared maybe to incorporate the Women International Day? Kesho, Ama, you don't have any plans?
We do. We are inviting you. Yeah, we have a plan. International Women's Day for us, in your first question, it means platform maybe I can talk about International Women's Day, and maybe also Purity can also mention on the plans we have. It means we are able to celebrate our achievements. We are able to fight for our rights. We are able to commemorate this day as women in the global aspect, not just Kenyans, but all women, regardless of age, regardless of economic status, regardless of tribe, wherever you're coming from. We recognize women as a whole and all we have achieved. Tomorrow we do have a very nice event, and we are inviting you all. Purity can mention on what you have.
Okay, for International Women's Day, to me personally, it feels like it is a celebration because when you look at the history of how women came to fighting for their rights and everything that goes on and on, it has been like a revolution, because even women being in the corporate world, women being in leadership positions, women getting education, it has been a revolution that has come time by where women are also being able to engage, to fight, to stand, to voice, and to advocate for other women who are not yet there, but they're in the process of being there. As an organization, we value women. They are beautiful flowers in the society. So because without women, there is no change. Yes, because even at home, it starts at home, where we are coming from, how we communicate, how we communicate to girls, how we let them express themselves. Sure.
So tomorrow, we are holding a march with over, I think, 500 or 600 women.
Oh my God!
Walking to celebrate themselves, to fight for their rights. We will start the procession around behind the Nairobi Hospital, all the way to Ongata Rongai, and then we'll have a brief meeting where women can get to share their stories. They can get to show their achievements at St. Mary's Church in Rongai. So you're all invited. You're so much welcome. You celebrate with women. We have women from Kajiado or slum areas. We have refugees also. We are partnering with other organizations. It's not only our initiatives. We are partnering with Miale ya Tumaini, which is our rescue center. We are partnering with UNHCR. We are partnering with HEAS. We are partnering with GVRC. We are partnering with so many organizations, and it will be it will be an honor to invite not only you guys but also the public. Come. Join us in this movement as we fight for the rights and celebrate women as a whole. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask, do you work full time as a social worker ama kuna biashara zingine mnafanya?
Side hustle.
Side hustle.
No, I work full time as a social worker.
Wow.
Amejitolea.
Yani kujitolea kusaidia wengine. Sure. Because the world doesn't change by you impacting 50 lives. It starts with one life that you touch as a person.
I love that.
Okay, viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Remember that you are watching your favorite show, Women's View. Keep the views coming at 21144 and all the comment to all our social media platform at GBS TV Africa. Stay tuned.
In Matthew, this is talked about in more detail.
이제 마귀가 예수를 시험하죠.
The devil tempts, he was
아니,
hungry.
네가 만일 하나님
If you are the Son of God, make these stones into bread.
아주 간교한 방법으로 예수님을 속입니다.
Using deceiving ways, the devil tried to deceive Jesus. But Jesus was not deceived by the devil.
예수님 말씀하셨습니다.
Jesus said,
마태복음에 보면
in Matthew it says,
사람이 떡으로만 살 것이 아니요
man shall not live by bread alone,
하나님 입으로 나오는 모든 말씀으로 살 것이냐.
but live by the every word that proceeded from the mouth of God.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back. Remember that you are watching your favorite show, Women's View. Keep the SMS coming at 21144 and all the comment to all our social media platform at GBS TV Africa. So I wanted to ask her, what advice will you give a caregiver or a parent out there who is struggling maybe to take good care of her kids? Unajua kuna wengine wana struggle.
True. People struggle a lot when it comes to challenges at home, at school, in the community. But as a person, there are organizations. It might not be a bigger organization, but it's good to ask for help. It's good to ask to seek assistance from someone else. You might not, you might be good, yes, but at the end of the day, you cannot solve your own problems because no man is an island. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 to put it all together.
In your profile, Liliana, you also provide boxers for boy child. So many organizations they deal with only ladies. What made you kafikiria even boy child asiachwe nyuma?
We are a society. The society requires both genders to move ahead. And we also, the reason we started the initiative is because we realized there's a lot of boy child neglection. That's why we've been hearing issues of, there's a lot of cases when it comes to the boys, and also to end stigmatization when it comes to menstrual health and hygiene management. When we do these topics, there's this notion you find most people do when they teach on menstrual matters, they segregate boys aside, or they put them aside. This is a women's matter. No, it's a societal matter. Even when it comes to menstruation, they need to know this information. They need to be aware of what women go through, what girls go through. They are able to understand, because one day they'll become fathers, they will become caregivers, and they might be a child might be in need of their assistance, and they don't know maybe how to go about menstruation, and they just take it as that. So we incorporate boys into the program, and while the girls get the Makini pad kit and panties, the boys get the boxers. It's a way to empower the society as one and lift them up together, because they are both vulnerable. Vulnerability does not look at sex, be it you're a boy or a girl.
Easy pads, unapeana how many?
Our reusable sanitary towels are known as Makini pad. We have like Purity had said earlier, where the women are being empowered. We have a production unit, and we produce the pads ourselves. The pad is a reusable sanitary towel. It contains inside 8 reusable sanitary towels, 2 holders, 2 storage bags, a care leaflet on how to use. So we normally do a training on how to use the reusable sanitary towel, and after the training, the girl is able to receive the kit. The kit lasts a girl between 12 to 18 months. Yes.
Wow.
And we know the need of menstrual health and hygiene products is a very big need, not only in Kenya, because I acknowledge the government is really doing a lot of work when it comes to maybe giving free sanitary towels to schools. But then it is, sometimes we've done our assessment, you go to schools, you find maybe they have not reached because of 1 or 2 reasons, or they are not enough. So that's why organizations are coming up like Kenya Works to fill that gap. But we cannot do it alone. And that's why we are really requesting partners who can come together with us, because we normally partner with organizations that cover the production costs of these sanitary towels. And they are donated to girls. In partnership, we are able to reach so many. Last year, we donated about 35,000 sanitary towels to girls, and 7,000 boxers to boys. Yes, and double the number of Makini pad kits on panties to girls also. But then for us, when you look at the number of students who are in need of this product, there are so many. There are many than we can maybe as Kenya Works be able to do alone. So that's why I'm really requesting, if there are partners, they can come on board, help us in covering the production costs, and we can help these girls.
So do you plan also to support this kid tomorrow, because tomorrow is Women International Day? Usisahau wanawake huko nje.
Hatujawasahau.
Sawa sawa.
Yes.
And also I wanted to confirm with you if you have this, unajua kuna everywhere kuna hizi misconception about your organization. In anywhere, hata mimi najua kuna ule mwenye kamoshene tu. Unajua kuna kale kamoshene kabaya kana kuanga tu mahali. Sasa ndio hiyo. Kuna any misconception about your organization, or if it's there, how do you handle it? Kuna any, ama nyinyi mko tu sawa? Hakuna wale wameshaiwachokoza?
Of course, there are myths and
Atia wanajifanyanga tu wanasaidia hawa, kuna hata hakuna kitu.
Maybe I can say such things are generally in the non-profit organization as a whole.
Yeah.
Not only maybe Kenya Works, it is there in the non-profit organization. But maybe one that I can identify with that is not more of a maybe someone talking behind you, but maybe as an obstacles that we face. Some of the obstacles that we face maybe are we need government support. Sometimes you find you want to help a child, but then there are all these processes or policies that are not favorable to us. So we urge the government to really support non-profit organizations to walk this journey smoothly. We also face challenges sometimes when it comes to entry into communities. We hold these KWCWs, but then you find in a community where women are not allowed to talk in front of men. As a social worker, as a woman myself, how am I supposed to go to this man and be able to even change their mind on a retrogressive cultural practice or a societal norm that is not beneficial? Yet I'm not allowed to talk in that society as a woman. So we face such challenges, and that's why we really need to work in partnership with chiefs, local leaders, and local women. They come together and help us. But all in all, what I can say, when we come together as non-profit organizations, when Kenya Works partners with other organizations out here who are in line with our objectives, we get to achieve more. We get to help so many other people. We get to empower the community. You know, at the end of the day, it is not, you heard it, this is a non-profit organization. It is not for the benefit of the organization. It is for the benefit of the society, of Kenyans. So maybe we will want to partner with so many organizations and be able to reach every sector in Kenya, because currently we are really moving around. Yes.
Okay, someone might have heard you and akasema, I just want to join these people. I want to give back to the society. Are there qualifications and anafaa kuwa nazo so that anaweza kama social worker?
I think if someone wants to come on board with our organization, they are free to reach us out on our social media platforms. We have a website. They can check Kenya Works organization website. We have all the information, how you can contact us, how you can reach out to us, and through that we can be able to see how we are going to help each other move forward through what you're doing and what we have. We put it all together. We help each other to help the community.
Do you do some training
to
the workers?
Our own trainings to empower ourselves. Yes, it has to be in every organization. We have our support system, our managers, our director, our program coordinators, our head of departments. They are all very supportive. They hold for us debriefings, empowerment programs to not only empower, you know, when we are empowered as social workers, we are able to give even more to the beneficiaries. So our director, our program coordinator, our HODs, all our managers, our board of directors, they're doing a great job in empowering the staff as Kenya Works.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, so do you advocate for mental health? Because, you know, you can go to a certain place, but maybe a certain child akona shida ya nini ya akili. Do you also, you can be able to take him or her, you give him security, you can be able, because maybe she's not, she can't afford your life, like mtu mwenye akona shida ya akili anaweza afford.
Okay, because we are an organization and as social workers, all of us have been trained trained on how to handle issues that everyone like faces in the society, especially like those mental health issues, psychological. If you walk in our doors, you'll find very lovely people. We are always ready to listen. We are always ready to walk through the path with you until we reach the end of the journey with you, where we will feel like, okay, it's now the person, it's not the same person who came in that is going to live out through our counseling sessions. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay.
So, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, you can just say.
I just wanted to know, what are the most challenges you have ever faced in your field?
There are so many challenges diversely, but sometimes accessibility of certain areas. You find maybe we are doing maybe community workshop, an outreach program, or even distributing the sanitary towels. But then the place we are going to has no accessibility when it comes to roads. So reaching there becomes very difficult. Or even the vehicle you have to maintaining, maybe it has to break down or something, so you face a lot of challenges going up to there. Sometimes we, although this challenge we have been able to come up with a solution, sometimes you find maybe people, especially when you're talking about, you can go to a community, talk about gender-based violence, and it's a very predominant issue. So when they hear you, or about FGM, when they hear you, they don't want you because this is their culture, this is what they're used to. But then through the trainings, we are able to, which has been effective, in as much as maybe it can be a challenge at the beginning, we normally always end up convincing people along the way. In all challenges that we face, we try as Kenya Works to surpass the challenge, because at the end of the day, we are looking at that end beneficiaries. How are we able to reach them? How are we able to assist them? So challenges are there. We just try to move.
You talked about like helping the community. How do you feel like you have gone to a certain place, umefanya your job, imeenda successfully? How do you feel about it?
Satisfaction. Yeah, you feel like you're really satisfied with what you've delivered, because when you go somewhere and you leave this place and people are like, I just waited for this person to leave. It really feels like it demoralizes you as a person. But when you're at a place and you want to leave and people are still like, no, please don't leave, we still need ABCD, you feel like, okay, really, I think we need more time to have these people learn and know all these things. Yeah.
Kuna wale wenye mmesaidia, mkaimpact their life, wakakuwa very successful in life. They can say because it is because of Kenya Works who I am today. Washakuja at least pia waweze kuimpact someone's life kama venye mlimpact life.
Yes. Through everything is a triple effect. Even through partnerships. Sometimes in the KWCW, we go train a community, someone else comes up with an initiative to support us so that we can train another community that they need. So that is the way they come to help. We have our own scholars who are, I think currently, maybe not all of them are done with maybe campus, or, but we do have success stories, a lot of success stories.
I think we need to cover those stories.
Actually, when you go to our website, when you go to our website, you will find our annual reports with success stories of individuals who were assisted through Kenya Works, and they're able to say, this is who I am today, if it were not for Kenya Works. As staff ourselves, we also have our own success stories because of Kenya Works. So it's all in the, when you visit our website, when you go through the annual reports, when you go through our stories, when you go through our social media pages, there are so many stories. I don't think I can ever exhaust the number of success stories we have.
Okay, viewers, now because of time, we're going to conclude. So it's just going to give you a parting shot as you give the message for the big day tomorrow for the women out there.
Okay, so as we celebrate our International Women's Day tomorrow, all I just want to remind everyone around the world, as we empower a girl, let's also try to include the boys, at least to be able to deal, to support, to be there for the women, to be able to voice them, to raise their voices, to be there for each other, because we rise not because I'm able to rise alone, but if we support each other as women in the society, we are raising a generation that will be able to stand up, that will be able to speak, to advocate for their rights and those of others that will come.
Nice.
My parting shot will be to all organizations out there, to our government. Kenya Works is open for partnership. We urge you to kindly come on board. We are open to working together. At the end of the day, we look at empowering that child, empowering that woman, empowering our society as a whole, so that you can all be uplifted. We can be able to solve our social issues. So my parting shot is we are open for partnerships.
Wow. They are open for partnership. It has been amazing. Thank you for coming. We have learned a lot. At least you have impacted. Unajua hata when we are celebrating International Women's Day, kila mwanamke at least have to celebrate something. It starts from the home, from the house, from school, everywhere. Mimi sina maneno mingi ya kusema. Tumesikia. Those who are willing, unatafuta website ya Kenya Works. Hiyo tu ndio qualification. Tafuta website, communicate there, then you are good to go. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, viewer, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for coming. It's been nice being with you. Show imekuwa moto leo. I know they have learned a lot. I've been a host, Brenda Mlamba. Till next time, bye-bye.
Everywhere, GBS.